First off, sorry if this narration is lackluster today. I kind of am sick with a really bad cough, and it's just all like, cough, cough, it's annoying. And second of all, this is kind of why I have a 4th gen match, because they're just easier to fucking narrate and upload and shit. So I was like, fuck it, I really am not in the narrating mood, but I'm still going to give you guys a video, because that's what I do. But anyways, yeah, that's going to happen a lot. Anyways, hey guys, while we got a match here against 3dflange or something. It was like the preliminary rounds of Eric's 4th gen tournament, or not 4th gen, just his theme team tournament, his first one. So yeah, you guys have probably seen my team before, the Azelf, the Suicune, the Zapdos, blah blah blah. You should know the team by now. I shouldn't really need to explain it, and remember, just don't pay attention to the opponent's team until we get into the match, because that's how 4th gen works. But anyways, the match will start in a second, so we'll get into that soon. It's just, you know, I had this little leeway time. But anyways, getting it started. As usual, I got my Azelf lead. She's got a Ambipom lead, so I don't want to take a fake out right off the bat. So getting out to Jirachi, best thing I had to take a fake out. So no can take it, and if I want to, I can start Iron Heading, which I do. I'm just like, screw it. Let's just go right for it, and that'll do some nice damage and such. And I do get a flinch, so that means another one will take it out. And that is a dead Ambipom, and I'm up, even though she's technically got the advantage of the fact that she knows 2 of my guys, but I'll get over it. She goes into Gengar, though, which kind of tells me she might not have much for Jirachi, so it's like, that didn't make much sense, but go over 2 Iron Heads, get the flinch on the first one, so the second one will take it out. Goes into the Rhyperior now, which she should have done in the first place, maybe, because that would have taken Iron Heads better, but gonna go into Suicune, because I know I can at least take one of any hit and then threaten back with a Surf, so might as well just do that. And she goes for Brick Break, I guess Pretty Community got something to take the Earthquake. But now she's gonna go into Umbreon, which also that wouldn't have been bad to bring into Jirachi, but I guess she's just weird and didn't feel like it. I don't know. But, fuck. Yeah, being sick sucks. But yeah, Surf does nothing. I'm like, alright, I'm gonna predict her to be the standard Curse set, so I'm gonna go to Bandit Infernape, but no, she's a support set with Toxic and shit, so I'm like, well, fuck, that sucks. So she goes for Protect, because stalling Infernape's the best thing she can do, because otherwise, I fucking kill her. And then something else takes a hit, and she might as well get free damage off on me when she can. But now she's going to go into Rhyperior, which is kind of weird, as you'll see later on, but she goes into this thing to take a close combat, I guess, thinking it might do a little bit less, thinking I might not be banded, but since I am that Bandit Infernape, it's going to 2 a KO. So that is always kind of pleasurable. But I don't want to take an Earthquake, because I don't want to take too many. Well, not take an Earthquake. I just want to minimize the toxic damage. So I'm going to go to Azelf on the obvious Earthquake, and then I can just Psychic kill it, because probably ran a damage calc to make sure I could. And I probably could, so I did. So it's dead. And that's the point. Anyways, Umbreon comes back in. And just going to go straight for U-turn, because free damage, plus, I don't know, free damage, really. Plus, it does a lot, so it's kind of cool. But going to go into Jirachi here, because I figure, alright, that can take Toxic, and if she has Payback, I can take it. And that also tells me, since she has Payback, she doesn't have the Heal Bell, so I do have a plan a bit later on, but I can't go for it yet. So what I'm going to do for now is just U-turn out, thinking she might want to switch out, plus want to conserve my plan for a little bit later. But I go into Flygon because she stays in. I figure Flygon might be the best thing right now, since it's the only thing that's not toxic so far, and I'd rather, just looking at it, I'd rather sack Flygon than anything else. I feel like this is the most useless thing technically. I mean, it's still very useful, but just I don't need it as much as any of the other guys. So go for Earthquake just to gauge damage, and it does a little bit. Like, not as much as I would like it to, because it doesn't have that much attack investment, but still does a good chunk, so I'm not going to complain too much. But she gets the Toxic off now, so I got to make the choice. Alright, do I want to keep my Flygon in or switch out? I'm like, alright, she might go for Protect here, except that would be stupid. But either way, I go to Infernape thinking, hey, it's an Infernape, let's just fucking do it. But she gets a Wish Up, so she's obviously going to Protect. But I still want to stay in and fire for close combat on something, so that is what I'm going to do. Just stay in, wait for her to finally switch out, or even stay in. Point is, nothing's going to want to take close combat, but she's going to go out to her Starmie. And also, if you didn't notice already, she's got a Yu-Gi-Oh theme going on her side. Me, if you didn't know, I got Samurai Warriors. So, yeah, the video game. Anyways, yeah, close combat does over half to Starmie, and I'm like, okay, why didn't you bring that in sooner? It just doesn't make sense. But figure, alright, let's go to Suicune. That can probably tank a hit or two. But she does predict me to go into Suicune and goes for Grass Knot, which is, first of all, an unusual move. But second of all, nice prediction. But now I'm going to go into Zapdos thinking, okay, I don't see any leftovers. I don't see any Life Orb. So that means if she isn't choiced, I should be able to take a hit either way. But if she is choiced, then I can force her to switch out and do some shenanigans. But anyways, either way, I feel like Sub should be the best move. So I go for it. She brings an Umbreon, and now I can put my plan in action. Since this is a Sub-Toxic Zapdos, I can go for Toxic here. And then what my plan was to just go back into Jirachi and Iron Head flinch it, because she can't Toxic that thing. I should be able to take one more payback. So I'm like, fuck it. Let's just, you know, do it. Sure, Synchronize poisons me, but it's going to hurt her more than it'll hurt me. So it's not really too huge of a concern for me. So, that's what's going to happen. Anyways, payback again. Finally breaks a Sub. Technically, I could stay in here all day and just stall out, but really, there's no point. It's like, I can just switch out to something, and then, well, that something being like, Jirachi, because, like I said, I should be able to take one more payback, and Iron Head, even if it doesn't flinch, should be able to bring it down to a low enough amount combined with a Toxic where anything else should be able to revenge kill it well enough. So that's going to be kind of what's happening. So go for Iron Head, and do score the flinch. So that means that after Toxic, I'll be able to easily take her out with another Iron Head, and I basically accomplished my plan, which wasn't really a plan. It was just so much, hey, let's quick go for a couple moves. Anyways, she's going to bring in Starmie, because that's the best thing she has to take an Iron Head. And I'm like, alright, Suicune, you can be Death Fodder, because I feel like I still might want Jirachi just in case. But yeah, don't take that Surf well at all, and it'll easily be a 2 KO. I don't know what kind of Starmie it is. I'm thinking Specs, as you'll see in a minute. At first I was thinking Scarf, but I don't know. Anyways, going to Azelf, I figure if she's Scarf, I should be able to take a Surf. If she isn't, then I should be able to kill her with a U-turn, which I do, and it's a dead Starmie, so that's kind of nice, because, you know, it's dead. Why wouldn't you want it dead? Anyways, going to Jirachi, because I don't know what her last guy is, and I know Jirachi should be able to take on the Umbreon, and it happens to be a Scyther, so I go for Iron Head, doesn't flinch, and then I die from a Bug Bite. Oh well, not too huge, because I still got that Sakon, that Azelf, so I can Psychic it, because I know she's not Scarfed, because she did not speed my, whatchamacallit, my Jirachi, so that would mean that I can easily just kill it, and then the Umbreon comes in, and I U-turn for the kill, because that's the best move I have to kill it. So that is the match, and that finish is so lol standard. And yeah, last turn setup, that's so cool, right? Anyways, that is the match, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Sorry for my being sick, I don't like it either, and I know it probably wasn't the best narration in the world because of me being sick, and you probably are kind of vying for 5th gen since I haven't been delivering them as much lately, at least current ones, so I'm going to try and do it, but today it just felt like it'd be easier to do 4th gen, because, yeah. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed, blah, 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 etc., etc., which, by the way, also, since I am sick, I might have to push the LP back a day, but I'm going to try not to, just got to hope that, I don't fuck up too much while I'm actually doing the LP part, and that I can just stand and narrate. That's the only thing. So, I'll try to, but worst comes to worst, it'll be uploaded Saturday instead of Friday. But anyways, yeah, blah, 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 etc., etc., recommend sub, and later, guys.